Yeah, I mean, once it's moving, it's interesting to watch.
Thank you for watching another episode of Sloan's Reviews. Our mission is to help you decide what to love making next. Today I'm reviewing the Dragon Coaster by Marbleocity. Thank you to all of you who have subscribed to our channel. Please hit that like button, subscribe for more videos. We're trying to reach 250 subscribers by the end of November. Only 61 more to go. On the Sloan's Reviews rock scale of hardness, with 1 being easy and 10 being rock hard, I give this kit a 9, as almost the entire kit needs to be glued. On the Sloan's Reviews helping hand score, with 1 being it's using more man than machine, to 10 being it needs no help, I give this kit a 2 if operating by hand, and a 4 if you purchase the motor unit and make a few tweaks to improve the operation. The quality instructions suffered in a number of ways, which is unfortunate because they had the potential to become the most instructing instructions ever. The worst is that you have to keep flipping back to page 13 where the pieces are numbered, as they are no numbers on the parts themselves. The instruction book was written so that teenagers can understand how the marble run is put together and how it functions. The directions consist of several paragraphs. They, however, don't do an adequate job of explaining how to put this thing together. For instance, they don't tell you how to make sure the pieces remain square while you are waiting for the glue to dry. You should probably add a roll of masking tape to your build materials list to keep the parts stable while the glue dries. The parts are laser cut adequately from the frames holding them, and they aren't too difficult to punch out. They are cut from thick frames, meaning they are difficult to break accidentally. The parts are not cut with precision, though, which is why the entire build requires glue rather than relying on a good press fit. As far as assembly, though the marble run is small, assembly is slow and takes a number of days. The kit suggests 5 1-hour build sessions. As long as you don't use thick amounts of glue, you can do this build in 2.5-hour builds, though, like I did. Looking at the operation, usually I would describe a number of pathways, but this kit really only is pretty simple and only has one, a meaningful path anyway. If you don't buy the operational motor, the marble run is driven by a turning handle. The handle isn't designed to pivot, making it more difficult to turn smoothly and evenly. The marbles are lifted from the gutter to a platform that feeds the marbles into the lift. The lift carries the marbles up to the top, where they leave the lift and begin down the first track. The marbles roll down a series of 2 hills, meant to look like a roller coaster, and then they are dropped into a flip-flopper to decide which path it will take, then onto the diverter, which can be repositioned should you decide to connect the Dragon Coaster to another one of Marbleocity's other marble run products. From there, the marble runs drained back into the gutter. For me, the operation wasn't very good, especially when trying to operate this by hand. To start, the device that lifts the marbles up to the loading platform for the main marble lift would jam with the marble in its tooth. I've seen that happen often with this type of mechanism. When they did make it to the marble lift, the marbles only left the lift occasionally and would fall out onto the ground after they missed their chance to proceed to the run. The marbles frequently couldn't make it up the hill, despite the first hill being almost twice as tall as the lower hill. I had to set the marble run up on a little slant to get that part to operate correctly. I painted my marble run, which means I have to give the creators a nice leeway on the operation, as painting it could have affected this, but though I doubt it. The marbles mostly did okay when returning to the gutter, but sometimes got stuck until another marble pushed them along. After installing the optional motorized unit, the marble run's operation improved in some ways and was less better in others. The marbles get stuck very frequently in the tooth of the first lifting mechanism and then get squirted out at high speed. The marbles are more likely to leave the marble lane lift, like they should, though again, they can't make it up the hill without giving the entire marble run a little bit of a tilt. I glued a piece of cardboard behind the manual operation handle to encourage the teeth on the first lift to stay closer to the device that forces the marbles out of the teeth. This helps solve the jamming issue. I glued little squares of paper on the back of the marble lift holes to prevent them from falling out the back side whenever they missed going down the proper entrance to the marble run. These 2 improvements greatly increased the reliability of this machine. Looking at what I liked the detailed instruction book they provided. There's a contact number to use if you're missing or if you break a part. I didn't need to use this. I think that this marble run would be a good kit to do together with a child to one day set them up to build their own more interesting marble runs, but I do wish this thing's operation had worked out much better. To go on through all the effort then only have so many problems with the operation, especially with such a small marble run, is frustrating and may negatively impact a child's build experience. On the bright side, this marble run was very cheap. I paid $10 and I've seen it as low as $8. This run can be joined with other Marbleocity runs, and from some of the videos I saw them, it looks like they could be pretty fun. Looking at what I didn't like having to glue everything, and I didn't like its overall poor operation. I didn't like having to flip back to the parts page because the parts aren't numbered. The marble pathway is a little boring to me, as it really only has one meaningful path. The hand crank is very awkward to use, I would say, are my main complaints. Would I do it again? No, I probably won't build another Marbleocity kit again, but who knows what the future holds, right? Is this a good first-time build experience? I wouldn't expect this marble run to be a good first build experience. Despite the very nice instruction book, having to glue everything, I just don't think this would be a good first one to go, despite the manufacturer's attempts. Did you build the Dragon Coaster? What was your experience? Put your comments below. If you're in a position to support me on Patreon, please click the link in the description. We have a camera that needs to be replaced for $3 a month. You get ad-free access to our videos. That $3 could help you decide what to love building next.
I could just figure that out. This thing actually wouldn't be too bad. Okay, let's try this again for the third time. So far, so good. Okay, well, it looks like I might have fixed it finally, mostly. Yeah, I mean, once it's moving, it's interesting to watch. Let's see how long it can go here without losing all the marbles. Looks like I heard one drop. Yep, I see one on the tray. Actually two have dropped out of it. Let's see if we can come back to the system now. Oh, hard jam that time. Ooh. Only one out of the bunch that's gone on it, so that's not too bad. Nope, one's left. Well, two of that. Yep, there goes one. Yep, one out in the back. Yep, another one. Looks like we got maybe three left. Maybe four. Yeah, it looks like three. There's one more idea to improve the reliability here. Six out.